First of all, I want to say good afternoon to you all. Thank you all for coming out. I want to acknowledge the DA and Fulton County Sheriff. We're here today to speak on the arrest of Jeffrey Williams that in collaboration with Fulton County DA's office and the Fulton County Sheriff on yesterday. This collaboration is representative of the partnership with the Atlanta Police Department and the DA's office on our aggressiveness and going after gang members. The mayor as well as the DA gave a interview on last week expressing their concerns about what we were seeing in our city and how we would go after any offender. And at the direction of the DA taking the lead on us yesterday, making sure that we were able to get one of our top offenders off of the street. In partnership with them, utilizing our tactical teams, we were able to go out to the individual's location and arrest him without any significant consequences to him or any other parties at the house. And so with that, I'll turn it over to
All right, Mr. Chief of Police, I hope you finished everything that was coming out of your throat. Now it's Ms. Willis' turn.
Thank you, Chief Bryant. Today I'm joined by the Atlanta Police Chief, Chief Rodney Bryant, as well as my sheriff and our sheriff, Sheriff Patrick Labatt. We are here today about a grand jury indictment that was returned that included not just Jeffrey Williams, which is of some notoriety and media attention, but about 28 defendants that operated within our community between the time period of 2012 and 2022. It is our allegation that they operated as a criminal street gang and commenced to do havoc in our community. That havoc includes crimes of violence, crimes of thefts, crimes involving drugs. I've made no secret about it, nor any apology, that as the District Attorney of Fulton County, my number one focus is targeting gangs. And there's a reason for that. They are committing conservatively 75 to 80% of all of the violent crime that we are seeing within our community. And so they have to be rooted out of our community. I said just a week or two ago, it does not matter what your notoriety is, what your fame is. If you come to Fulton County, Georgia, and you commit crimes, and certainly if those crimes are in furtherance of a street gang, that you are going to become a target and a focus of this district attorney's office, and we are going to prosecute you to the fullest extent of the law. I agree with Chief Bryant. What you see yesterday and what you will see in the upcoming months and years is the result of a lot of hard work by both the Atlanta Police Department and this office. We are proud to bring forth this indictment and hopefully to bring justice to a lot of the community who was victimized through the course you see in this indictment. But more importantly, the most important thing that we are here to do is to keep this community safe, and we believe removing these 28 defendants will keep Fulton County safer.
My question to you, first of all, welcome to Carl Brick 73 Live. But my question to the two people that just was speaking, what are you after? I'm going to tell you exactly, fans, what they after. And they are a disservice to the culture. Not because they black, but because they've seen where these young men have come from, right? And I'm speaking first and foremost on just the culture itself, how we come up down here in the gang culture. And the first thing they want to do is lock us up. That's the first thing y'all want to do, is take these children, man. They had it hard all their lives. Now, ain't no excuses for bad behavior. Let me land. How is it humanly possible for an educated black woman and an educated black man, whom in fact we know has taken some sense of psychology, right, in course, right? These college students that's standing up there before you and the first thing come out your mouth is we gonna lock them up for crime. But how about giving them programs to change the resistance into respondents? Now, some of my fans may not understand the psychology term of that, right? We talking coming from the amygdala, right? The fight or flight to the evolve, right? I had to be trained. I had to be taught, right, about bad behavior. But it was through programs. It was through love, right? No, the true crime, in fact, the true criminal, in fact, is the very two people that's standing up there, right? Because while you're trying to set an attack on hip-hop and set an attack on people, the have-nots, right? You need to be setting an attack on all these people with these grants and these monies in places that's not delegating that money down right. That's not giving that equal opportunity. What I see in Young Thug and all the young black men and people that's poor all over the globe is a lack of equality, right? Right? The first thing I hear you say is, you're gonna take some lyrics and convict these young men to the full extent of the law. Like he, in fact, is the true crook. We know who the true crooks are. The true crook is the person that has his hand in the cookie jar. Miss Willis, get your hand out the cookie jar. Right? She grew up right down here in Inglewood. Her father was a Black Panther, right? He's probably rolling over in his grave, right? Because do you believe in your little bitty ass mind that locking young black men up for the rest of their lives is going to solve the problem in the communities? Do you believe it's going to change homelessness? Do you believe that it's going to change and stop these young men from going to prison, right? Okay, let's start here. His uncles, his cousins, his fathers, and people that he know been going to prisons for decades. This is a clear situation of an opportunist. You taking an opportunity to exploit the have-nots, right? To make a name for yourself so you can sit on the throne all high and mighty. You don't give two shits about the community. Because if you did, you would have been reiterating how we need to get these young men off the street and get them together and get them back on the street so they can learn how to be fathers and uncles. But you, in fact, are trying to take these young men's lives. Now, I know I'm going to get some hecklers. I'm up for the battle today. Today is one of those situations where this is personal to me because I come from that, right? I come from that, right? And I'm tired and I'm sick and tired of all you hypocrites out there judging us down here, right? I've changed my life. I'm not running around doing wrong in the communities, right? And I'm turning out pretty good, as you can see. But I'm not going to turn my back on them young men. Them young men don't need a cell. They need a psychologist. They need love before psychology. They need love, right? Because all you're going to do is make money and exploit your own people, right? It's bigger crimes happening in the world, Mrs. District Attorney, right? Mr. Chief of Police, right? I don't want to talk about Young Thug in the sense where the snitching is involved with him. Snitching, yeah. They all did wrong, right? And then you turned them against each other. And you broke several laws to do it. So you telling me that police investigations is strictly by the book. When have y'all ever, and the biggest crook is the police. The police, in fact, in media right now have committed more crimes against the same very exact people that you're trying to lock up for for the rest of his life. These same very exact young thugs, I'm the young thugs, right? The same young people, but the true crook you're standing with. Now, a whole lot of y'all ain't gonna understand, right? Like I tell my mom and my family and my peoples, why y'all keep going to vote? Why? What's the purpose of voting for? To condemn your own peoples with a page out of 3,000 pages, right? And then they, like with 3 strikes, did the same thing. They tricked the uncles and the fathers out the house. Y'all need to be trying to figure out, what can we give the fathers to stay in the house and teach these young men how to be real men, right? They haven't been taught. You took some resistant young men, gave them a little money, right? And believed in your mind that they was going to get out there and do other than what they've been taught because of an imbalance in social equity, right? Right now, you send him to prison for 20 years and he get out, and guess what happens? You put him in a position where he has to work for under minimum wage. Even though he did the 20 years, got his life together, and still don't get a second chance, right? That's all that's telling me. And then the voters are going to vote you people in, and the taxpayers are supporting you. Y'all don't get 2 shits about the taxpayers. Let's be honest, right? The true crime is all the homelessness in Atlanta and all over the globe. Y'all should be brought up on charges.
First of all, I want to say good afternoon to you all. Thank you all for coming out. I want to acknowledge the DA and Fulton County Sheriff.
People are homeless on every corner, but I don't see y'all pushing that same energy on you.
Sheriff Patrick Labatt. We are here today about a grand jury indictment that was returned that included not just Jeffrey Williams,
YouTube, in the media, right? Because it's an ulterior motive, the cookie jar, right? And the fall guy is Young Thug. The fall guy was Big Meech. The fall guy is me, right? What y'all really need to be doing is helping these young men instead of condemning them. True enough, some of them are murderers. True enough, some of them are drug dealers. But they are confused. They hurt. They need love. They need opportunity, equal opportunity to pay their bills. Y'all need to start taking some of that money and putting it in the lower living communities. And truly, don't give them projects. Don't give them GR. Don't give them SSI. Give them good paying jobs and therapy. And see how the community, oh, but that's too much like right. Miss Willis, you're a Harvard graduate, right? Your father was a Black Panther. How dare you get up there and use people that's suffering to graduate to hierarchy? How dare you? It's cold. It's unfair. It's unjust, right? And a lot of people within under the religious cloth, same thing. Same thing. We're going to go to a quick break, and then I'm going to come back. As y'all can see, I'm a little serious today. This is an issue that's near and dearest to me. Check out Tarzan the Barman and really listen to this young man's words. Stay tuned.
It's your boy Tarzan, man. I'm coming live, direct. Shout out my boy Frost. Coming. Let's kill it. Standing right here, it's hard to figure out which way I'm finna go. I don't even know. Friends turn foe, everybody goes. How you call a nigga bro and you ain't even close? Ain't judging nobody, I done did it too. To a bunch of fuck niggas who I thought was cool. I'm older and I'm wiser, now I got a clue. These niggas really ain't got you the way they say they do. Standing right here, it's hard to figure out which way I'm finna go. I don't even know. Friends turn foe, everybody goes. How you call a nigga bro and you ain't even close? I ain't judging nobody, I done did it too. To a bunch of fuck niggas who I thought was cool. I'm older and I'm wiser, now I got a clue. These niggas really ain't got you the way they say they do. Tarzan, picture perfect young Kodak. I don't know where you niggas came from, you need to go back. Acting like you know me, knowing we ain't even homies. I don't tolerate niggas unless it's about getting money. Educated fool, you learn a lot from a dummy. I be in the front with the pilot where you find me. First class nigga with a baddie right beside me. Getting to the money, ballin' bitch, yeah, that's my hobby. Young nigga so fly, the runways in the lobby. Got it on my own, cause time waits on nobody like, oh, I'm the life of the party. Hands in the air, screaming out lottie-dottie. Better tuck the handguns, cause the homie got the side. Somebody run up to somebody get body. Trigger happy niggas killing innocents. Life in LA, I swear to God, these niggas ignorant. Sugar-free flow, diabetes, no insulin. Off of beans, sipping lean, smoking green constantly. Rich ham, Gotti, wish mansion, we 800D. Catch a nigga slipping on my mama, we go punish him. See, I'ma go get it like KB, a legend in the making. Hood nigga with big dreams, all I know is to get green. See me doing some big things, imagine life from a big screen. Boy, I'm ballin' and never stopping to the top and never dropping. Bitches on me steady flocking, looking like the paparazzi. Eggs, steak, potatoes, and a player cup of Carlos Rossi. Haters told me I'd never be nobody, now I'm poppin'. Everybody in my face, I wanna be my friend or something. Standing right here, it's hard to figure out which way I'm finna go. I don't even know. Friends turn foe, everybody goes. How you call a nigga bro and you ain't even close? Ain't judging nobody, I done did it too. To a bunch of fuck niggas who I thought was cool. I'm older and I'm wiser, now I got a clue. These niggas really ain't got you the way they say they do. Standing right here, it's hard to figure out which way I'm finna go. I don't even know. Friends turn foe, everybody goes. How you call a nigga bro and you ain't even close? I ain't judging nobody, I done did it too. To a bunch of fuck niggas who I thought was cool. I'm older and I'm wiser, now I got a clue. These niggas really ain't got you the way they say they do.
Wow. I'm standing right here, right now. Shout out to all my peoples, Runner Perkins, Gordon for Sacred Elements, man, Big Ice, Ooh Wee, Gangster, right? Baby K Rock, Lil Cap. I hope, Big Nut, what up? I hope that any of my peers that ever get their foot in the door the right way, I hope you never turn out like these people. Get on your high horse is what it's called. I too have been on my high horse and I had to catch myself at times. Because I in fact have truly changed the way I think. And I come from that. I come from the cutthroats. I come from the drug dealers, right? I had a person tell me, hey, you know, you lost our attention a little bit because you had rap music with positive. By whatever do you mean? By whatever do you mean? Who am I to talk positive and forget about the have-nots? These are people that have not. Listen to what I'm saying to you people. They have not been taught. They have not been given a chance. Yeah, assume some responsibility. But do you think locking them up for the rest of their life solves the problem? The problem got solved when I finally met somebody that showed me unconditional love. that talked to me and let me vent and told me their story, right? We all got stories. We all trying to find our way. But I noticed y'all spend more energy in trying to take away the Second Amendment, in trying to lock men up, in trying to take a condition and double animals, versus really helping them. So if you really want to help Young Thug, don't give him life, give him a book. Don't give him any kind of book, give him a self-help book. Don't give him life, give him action. And becoming the king, in fact, that he truly can be. Because he has influence. But you could teach him how to turn his influence around. But that's not what you want. What you want is, you want him buried. You want me buried to continue this cycle of resistance versus respondents. Right? Respondents. Right? By acting a fool instead of acting like a family man. Right? Instead of taking his kids to school. Right? He's only being the person that he can be based on the hand that was dealt. Oh, and you, Ms. Willis, you should understand that wholeheartedly, given who your father was. Rap music? Really? Then take other resistant people, turn them against each other, and get them left. No, they was a part of it too. Give them the same time. Oh, he can sit up on stage and rap on his homeboy and get less time and put him back in the community without help. So how are you helping the community? By taking a rat, taking a snitch, turning him against his people that he committed crime with, saying, well, we're going to put you back in the community like that's going to make some change. That means he's going to get right back out there and do the same thing too, right? So how does this help the community? I want you to tell the people the truth.
We are here today about a grand jury indictment that was returned that included not just Jeffrey Williams, which is of some notoriety and media.
But I don't believe y'all gonna do that, right? And so with that said, this has been another segment of Carl Brick 73 Live. As you can see, fans, this is a subject matter that's near and dearest to me, right? They faking out there, man. Stop playing with us. We can see, right? And any man that can't see that, right? Y'all making mockeries of your own children, right? Y'all talking to each other bad on IG, and then it's no wonder Miss Willis can get up there and do somebody of the culture like that. Because the real OGs ain't OGs. They care nothing. They doing what the youngsters is doing. I'm not chasing with the little homies that's chasing. Right? I'm trying to unify the culture, man, and change the culture through respondents and love. Right? Going out here feeding the homeless people instead of locking them up. And with that said, this has been another segment. Carl Brick 73 Live, baby.
Lord bless me with the mission. Let me catch your opposition slipping. Ooh, yeah. Hey, Lord knock them off the pivot. When I come through, them hollows is hidden. Hollows is hidden. Hollows ain't missing. Grim Reaper came through and he tripping. Ooh, I know I'm saying it. Ooh, nah, nah, nah. That's love for beginnings. No, my only other can please my me. That's love for beginnings.